Hello, welcome to Lunch with Lee. Today we're talking about dryer vents. It's Thursday, and we've got a bunch of calls from this right now, although it usually happens in spring, but we've gotten a bunch of calls recently about birds being in dryer vents. And the question is how the heck do they get in there? And for the most of the time, these are the vents that come out the side of your house, are the ones where people get birds. Now, the ones that go through the roof, we can get birds in them, but it's much more infrequent. It's rare. But the ones that go out the side of the house, if you have the little square that has little louvers, whether it's 2 or 3 little louvers, when the air comes out, it opens and it closes. Birds love those. They can open that up, go inside, put their nest in, and then bail, and they have protected because it closes behind them. So it's not uncommon for us to have birds that go through. It's called a termination, but it's a thing at the outside of your house. They're not all bird proof. And actually, it's very rare to get one that is totally bird proof. We have one, it's specific, it's not plastic, so it lasts longer, and it's totally bird proof without screens. That's another thing. If you're putting screens on the outside or anything with bars, then the lint clogs in the screen. So if you think you have birds, if you've seen birds go in and out of something on the side of your house, up on the roof, or you hear them or anything like that, that can cause your dryer vent to malfunction, which can actually ruin your dryer itself. If your dryer has to work too hard, there are little circuits that kind of blow. And a lot of times, literally, it runs and it runs and it runs and it will overheat and it can't get the heat out. So as the dryer heats, it will cause problems inside the dryer itself. So if you've changed out your dryer a couple of times and same thing happens with different dryers, or you keep repairing it and it keeps breaking, it can be the way the vent's designed, or it can be birds nesting in the termination or the cap or whatever you want to call it on the outside, whether it goes to the roof or whether it goes to the side of the house. So if you're not sure how your vent is protected from birds, give us a call. We can go out, we can look at it, we can figure it out, we can clean it out if it's never been cleaned out, we can figure out what you need, what you don't need, and we can come up with a plan so you don't have to worry about that anymore. So that's it for today. If you want us to cover a topic on dryer vents, please let us know. Like it, share it. It really, really helps. So thank you, and we will see you next week.